conference that is put on by SHSM, which is a Specialist High Skills Major, in partnership with the Ministry of the Environment and Climate Change. And it's a conference that's put on for students so that they can learn more about the Great Lakes and the issues facing them.
The Ministry of Environment and Climate Change actually came up with the idea of hosting Great Lakes student conferences across the province.
Potentially fewer opportunities for environmental education over the past couple of decades. It really does seem kids have had less opportunity to get out in their backyard and come to love and appreciate their ecosystem.
Probably the most important thing today was that opportunity to connect their classroom learning to the real world and the outside world.
We're here learning about the environment and the water system.
I was hoping to learn more about invasive species and more about forestry, and I did. I signed up for both of those workshops and I gained a whole new understanding about both topics.
It's important because if we stop caring about the earth and aren't aware, then the next generation won't be aware either. And so it'll just start a cycle of not understanding what we can do and slowly destroy our ecosystem.
I love the aquatic netting the most. It was lots of fun. We got to put on hip waders and get into the water and just look around with our nets, and we found most of the native species from here, so we kind of know what we're losing when all the invasive species come.
So I think it's really great that we have experience and we know how to take care of things properly, and we know for example, what species we're supposed to have around and what species are dangerous and detrimental to the other ones.
I'm with the Remedial Action Plan for the St. Mary's River Area of Concern, and we did a workshop showing the students different water quality testing parameters, measuring how to measure the water and what to look for to make sure the water's healthy.
This was a really great conference, Great Lakes Youth Conference. It was all about getting our students informed and passionate about being on Lake Superior and living in the Great Lakes Basin.
A chance for them to see what careers are options related to the environment, related to science, and just a chance to bring something back to their school, bring something back home that puts them in a leadership role as far as environmentalists and activists and the whole social fabric of the Algoma region.
Of being able to go out there and test the water and be a part of their community and help clean the river up and keep the river healthy and do better.
Just learn more about the water systems and how to help make it better.
Identifying invasive species was probably the most informative because I never knew how to find them and stuff.
I'm hoping to be able to be more aware and teach others what we can do to help with the Great Lakes.
We need to spread the word about saving the Great Lakes and improving its being and making sure that we keep it clean and we enjoy what we have, because we are so privileged to be so close to the bodies of water that we have, and we are so lucky.